We are here today on December the 10th, 2023 to talk about transition towards God, not death, coming from Genesis, the 4th chapter, the 1st through the 7th verse, and this will be part 1 in this series. So if you haven't got a chance, make sure you check out our website, which is coming soon, exemplarministries.org, as well as exemplarministries.com. And we are here building excellent leaders, health to wealth, and feel free to post any comments on our Facebook page or even our YouTube page, and make sure you like and share those pages. And support the ministry, because everybody needs a community to support them. So you can cash app us at Exemplar, Exemplar Ministries. So just a little recap. So the last couple of weeks, we talked about the fall of man. So make sure you go back and listen to, like, and share those videos. Now this week, we're going to do things a little bit different because of how things transition from being in the Garden of Eden and being deceived or tricked out of our blessings to having to do manual work or labor, you guys. We will see how this affected us generationally. Let's start with Adam and Eve. So Adam, his name means son of the red earth or clay. In Hebrew, it's pronounced, if I'm pronouncing this correctly, Adamah. Adamah. Eve name means to live, to give life, or to breathe, because she is the mother of all living, according to Genesis, the 3rd chapter and the 20th verse. Now, Cain's name in Hebrew means spear, possessing, or acquiring, and it's pronounced Kanyan. Kanyan. And in Hebrew, Abel's name means breath or vapor, and it's pronounced Hevel. Hevel. So, some differences that I noticed about Cain and Abel are the following. Cain was the firstborn. He was also the tiller of the ground. He also brought fruit from the ground. And he brought an offering to God. But God did not respect his offering. Now, Abel, on the other hand, was the secondborn of Adam and Eve, keeper of sheep. And he brought of the firstlings of his flock and the fat. And God gave respect to his offering. So that was a little background on Cain and Abel. What do you guys think about that so far? I'm going to let you guys think on that while I get a little bit of water, okay? Now, just taking all of that in and thinking about the differences, let's take a closer look at the background of Cain and Abel. There's a very important point that we must take note on. Point number 1, Cain had a lot of characteristics or attributes of a fleshly or religious man, and Abel had a lot of characteristics or attributes of a spiritual man. We know this based off of how they gave their offering to God. Think about that. One gave of the ground. The other gave of his first, his best to God, and it was acceptable, and the other was not. How many times have we done that, you guys? Think about that. How many times have we fallen short like Cain, and God did not accept our offering because of how we offered it to him? Think about those things. Did you ever go back and repent? Or did you do like Cain and get angry? And matter of fact, he not only got angry, he was very angry, the word says. So angry at God himself and his brother, till he literally did the job of the enemy, you guys. Think about that. Remember, the devil's ammo, or Satan at the time, or the serpent or snake, it says in Genesis. He's crafty, he's cunning. So crafty and cunning that he's willing to steal, kill, and destroy. And he used Cain, unfortunately. Something to think about. Now, point number 2. Cain had a lot of pride. And pride is excessive love of oneself, which is a sin, you guys. How many of you out there knew that pride was a sin? It sounds good to be able to express yourself or know that this is what I stand on. But be very careful that you're not falling into diverse temptations and becoming prideful, loving yourself more than you should, or believing that what you stand on is more important than God and what he believes for you. Think about those things. Now, according to Proverbs chapter 8, verse 13, the Lord hates pride and arrogance, evil behavior, and perverse speech. Okay, you guys? The Lord hates it. And if you look and trace with me with how Cain responded after God did not accept his offering, he was very prideful. He was prideful and arrogant in his conversations. His behavior pattern was very evil towards God when God was asking him about his brother. And we'll discover that later on as we talk about part 2 of the transition towards God, not death, Cain and Abel version, next Sunday. And once again, you guys, this is your girl Silva, and this is Exemplar Ministries, where we are building excellent leaders, health to wealth. Feel free to cash app us at $Exemplar Ministries, spelled EXEMPLARMINISTRIES. Until next week, check your heart.